Hello everyone, it's the Alchemical Crafter here. Today I'm going to do some gel prints on my gel printing plates. It's one of my favorite things to do, and I have quite a stash going. This is only a small portion of my stash, but some of these things were like, they're really beautiful. I love it, but they just need something more, and these were just cleaning pools. And I'm just going to try and add layers onto these and see if I can, and then I've got some others because just for pulling new stuff, and see if I can do something with that. So I'm going to be playing a lot of music while I fast forward through all this stuff, and I will see you back at the very end, and I'll try and flip through all the stuff that I thought were successes. So see you in a few. Okay, so this is the last pull. I let it sit for a while because it was not pulling and I was being impatient, so I just walked away. So it's been an hour, and I went and organized all the other pulls so that I can show them to you here in a second. And I kind of washed my hands, but obviously, look at that. But they are so much better than they were. But so I'm going to do this final pull. The final pull is always my favorite of both plates. That's the look I like, with the grunge and just the parchment background. Yep, I love that. Okay, so I'm only going to show you the ones that I thought were the best, and even then, but this, the final pulls usually I'm like, oh, that's perfect. I'm never going to do anything else to that. I'm going to cut it up and put it in a journal. This was one of my first ones. Usually the first ones don't go very well, but I do like, I put that pearlescent on it, so it's kind of shimmering. That might work well for something I do in October, actually. So it's very ghostly. So that was already done. Most of these already had stuff on them. And this one was just a bunch of, I don't know if I did that one tonight or not, but I definitely did this one tonight. And this new pattern that I have, the mat that you saw, if you like this pattern, I got it at Dollar Tree. It is a bath mat. So it's $1.25. Go get it at Dollar Tree if it's still there. I don't know if it's all over the world, but it was in Oklahoma City. So that's just the big bubble wrappers, and this was an attempt at doing the tree, which is really kind of cool, but it doesn't look like a tree. But I do like the effect. And I don't remember what I did there. This is more of the new. I did a lot with the new mat. The new mat stuff. I loved these. This is my color. These are my favorite colors right here. Just that. And I love it. I love it with the black boots. And I know a lot, my favorite actually, I love trying out new patterns, but my favorites are just the grunge. That was me. It was not this session, obviously, but that was when I was testing out acrylic markers on the gel plate. More the bubble wrapper. This is me just clearing the plate and at angles and doing fun stuff. I like to do that sometimes. Not a lot, but sometimes. I really love this color, and I love the orange shining through in the background. It's kind of like a sunset. Oh yeah, that was on this one. I think it's one in my fall journal. So this is a whole lot of grunge. There really was, the patterns were lost, but I love both of those very, very much. Oh, and here's one of the first pulls. Like, I might do something else over that, but just like a sheer, not a sheer, transparent. I don't remember if I did both of these tonight or not. I think I did. Here's the new pattern. Here's that tree stencil that I absolutely love, but you really need to use it as a mask and not a stencil, because as a stencil, it doesn't look like a tree. And I'm going to have to go through and mark it with the marker like I did last time. This is really pretty, but it needs to be like a ocean journal or something. Grunge. Let's go into my fall journal. The new pattern. I'm very pleased with this new pattern. That was just really cool. I bought it on a whim. I was like, I don't know if it's going to work, but hey, it was $1, so I risked it, and it worked well. I love it when the little bits and pieces stick onto the plate for a long time, and they just keep building up and up and up, and then eventually, when I let them sit there, let a pool sit there for a while, it pulls it all up. And those are my favorites. This is one of my old patterns that I did with a placemat. I also bought a bunch of new colors. And that was also about testing out new colors for me today. Yeah, some of these still need work. Some of them were experimenting. This was me experimenting with patterns. My husband gave me that little cardboard piece you saw. I already put it all away. But I was like, he's like, can you use that? I was like, yeah, I bet I can. And I really do like the pattern it does. I think this one happened tonight, but I'm not positive, but those definitely did. This was a pull I did tonight. I didn't like it, so I went and I splashed some water on one of the plates and I pulled the excess water to give it a little grunginess. This still needs a lot of work, but it's there. This I tried, the mulberry paper I have. Thought I'd test a print on that. It holds it really well, but I will tell you, don't ever, if you do that, that's great, put it on that side. Don't put it on the other side as well, because they bleed through. You can see through it, and then both patterns just don't look good. This looked great until I did additional on it, and it didn't look so great anymore. So sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. I love this one. I don't remember how I did it, but I love it. This one's pretty cool. And here's a bigger one of the ones with the shimmer. Let me find a use for that. This needs work. I just love all of these. I was really hoping to get a lot of these kinds because my fall journal is about mushrooms and fungus, and I think all of these will go great in that, and which is really good because these are the pages for those journals. I don't know what I was thinking with this one. Oh, because it was pink. I was like, oh, that'll work. And it is the first, so this is the beginning of September. So anyway, that is the gel printing session today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so very much for watching. I'm sorry I had a brain pause there. It's really late and I want to go to bed. But I do really appreciate you guys watching. If you do like this kind of stuff, please give me a thumbs up. And I will see you next time.